Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Yeah, so Jujutsu Kaisen Episode 4. Dang it. The Curse Womb Must Die. So, I take it that that's the womb we saw floating in the air at the end of I think the last episode. And according to what they said, one person must die. It's like, okay. Do we know this person? Or is this person just going to show up like some random foreign exchange student that has never shown up before? And he's like, oh, hi guys. I'm here for this one episode. But I hope you all get attached to me because I'm certainly going to be here much like, Then he dies. And then all of a sudden there's like, oh my gosh. We developed his character so much, we just feel super sorry for him. We're going to have a funeral scene for him? Oh, fuck no. He was only in one episode. It's like, okay. But I wonder if that's what they're going to do. I don't know. But, yeah. I'm wondering, like...
Oh, also, Oxy showed a meme that I was just like, oh, I'm glad I'm not the only person that was thinking that. Because I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want people to be like, you're stupid. But, like, the guy that's got the gray hair.
Yeah.
That has the blindfold or whatever.
Yeah.
It's totally Kakashi.
Kakashi, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the only thing is, if the spiky black-haired guy, I forget his name now, swapped, powers with him, because he uses dogs. Like, he uses those hounds to, devour the creatures. Imagine if gray-haired dude had those dogs, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Then it'd just be like, yeah, he's Kakashi. He's 100% Kakashi.
So the other guy gives me vibes of the dude from Demon Slayer that originally attacks and then
that saves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I can get that too. I would. There's several archetypes I could prescribe to each character in this so far, like all four of the primary characters we got so far. But I think, in truth, we're still getting to know these characters to a certain extent.
Yeah, the girl, right off the bat, reminded me of Asuka from Evangelion.
To an extent, yeah. Yeah, she's a bit mouthy, and she can take care of herself. I would say Asuka...
Possibly slightly overly arrogant.
She's not a full tsundere. That's the one thing, because she's not a romantic interest. Because that's one thing. It's like, oh god, dude, she's such a tsundere, and I'm like, is she though? Is she? Because she's not actually romantically interested in any of the characters, and is being an asshole to them because of that. No, she's just being an asshole to these characters because she doesn't find them very interesting. It's like, this guy looks like a potato. This guy looks stupid. It's like, yeah, I don't know, but. I'm just interested to see what's going to happen in this episode. And I know this is a two-parter, but don't worry. We'll get to part 2 here soon enough. But for right now, let's give this a watch. This is Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 1, Episode 4. Here we go.
我々のマグが事態を確認したのが3時間ほど前。避難誘導9割の時点で現場の判断により施設を閉鎖。
伊地知さん質問。窓って何すか？
窓というのは呪いを視認できる光線関係者のことです。術師ではないですが。
おお、なるほど。
続けますよ。5名の在院者が現在もそこに受体とともに取り残されており、受体が変態を遂げるタイプの場合、特級に相当する呪霊になると予想されます。
なあなあ、俺特級とかまだいまいち分かってねえんだけど。
まずは4級、木製バットで余裕です。3級、拳銃があればまあ安心。2級、散弾銃でギリ。1級、戦車でも心細い。そして特級、まあクラスター弾での絨毯爆撃。
やっべえじゃん。
You ain't kidding.
級の術師が任務に当たるんだ。今日の場合だと五条先生とかな。
そっか。で、その五条先生は？
出張中。
Oh shit.
お土産は期待するな。
残念ながらこの業界は人手不足がですね。 手に余る任務を請け負うことは多々あります。ただ今回は緊急事態で異常事態です。
私は息子の正は大丈夫なんでしょうか。
落ち着いてください。面会に来ていた保護者です。お引き取りください。何者かによって施設内に毒物がまかれた可能性、これ以上のことは申し上げられません。
そんなどうしてこんなことに。
シグマ食い下げ。
All
I really
right.
like this kind of stuff where they have like these secret organizations that are fighting like things that normal people don't know exists, and they have like, you know, the setups and the measures for being like, yeah, there was a poisonous gas, like, you know.
It's almost like Men in Black to a
It's
certain
like,
degree.
why was the theater evacuated? Oh, we received a bomb threat when there's actually a guy in there like,
Yeah, sort of like Men in Black. Because I rewatched the first Men in Black here recently, and the first scene where Tommy Lee Jones is detaining this one alien who's trying to cross the border into the United States, and he's like speaking perfect Spanish to all the detained illegals, and he's just like, welcome to the Estados Unidos. You here looking for work? You too? How about you? Boy, you are an ugly one, aren't you? And the guy's just like, it's like, you don't speak a single word of Spanish, do you? It's like, all right. And then they take him over. The whole thing happens, and then they're found out. Like people see the alien or see like the remains of the alien and everything, and then they do a cover up. They burn like the cactuses and everything, and it's just like, all right. Now, gentlemen, if you wish to have more information on what just happened, feel free to look here. Like this red dot right here. Everything will be explained to you in just a moment. Flashes him with the neuralizer, and he's just like, I swear to goodness, fellas, y'all are lucky to be alive after a blast like that. What blast? It's like, the International Gas Line, genius. Now, that is the worst display of firearm safety I have ever seen in my entire life, especially from you. And he points to the guy who's like covered in like alien entrails. It's like some of the best shit ever. Like, and I'm just like, damn. Like, that's like, cover up shit like that I love.
You said it wasn't 2?
That was the first one.
I don't remember that part for some reason.
It was the very opening scene.
Weird.
Yeah,
I guess it's been way too long since I've seen Men in Black.
Well, it's from 1997, so yeah, I was 8. No, I was 9 because it came out in
Most
July.
of that movie, I remember like, I need sugar and water.
Yeah, that's Edgar. It's like, Edgar, your skin's hanging off of your bones. Oh yeah, yeah, is that better? They actually people actually tried to cancel that movie because they said, it's like, that is an Asian stereotype and that is offensive. And he's just like, he's not even trying to pretend to be Asian, you idiot. He's literally pulling his skin back so tight.
He's just trying to pretend to be human.
Exactly.
And he's failing horribly at
Yeah, is that better? I love that. But, yeah, going back and watching that movie, I understand more of the jokes now as an adult. And I'm just like, damn, I can't believe I missed that as a kid.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
It's a trip. But anyway, let's get back to this. A containment.
終わりだ。
無知め。
玉剣。
Of course he's ignorant. This is his first, like, mission without supervision.
呪いが近づいたらこいつが教えてくれる。
そっかそっか。わあ、安い安い。頼りにしてきたの。
Aww. I wouldn't be able to help myself either, petting a big old wolf like that. Oh, damn. Completely changed the inside.
2階建ての寮の中だよな、ここ。
落ち着け。メゾネットよ。
ちげえよ。
扉。
Oh no.
ドアがなくなってる。
なんで？
That's not good.
ここから入ってきたわよね。
どうしよう。それどうしよう。
大丈夫。こいつが出入り口の匂い。
What do we do? What are we gonna do?
ああ。
Oh, oh my god!
臨場感
お前のおかげで人が助かるし、俺も助けられる。
進もう
He's not used to that. He's not used to like being complimented. I think he's just used to getting like just dunked on all the time. Ugh.
Ew.
Damn. Ozaki Tadashi. No,
この
no.
遺体持って帰る。
あと2人の生死を確認しなきゃならん。その遺体は置いてけ。
冗談言うな。振り返れば来た道がなくなってんだぞ。後で戻る余裕はねえだろ。
後にしろじゃねえ。置いてけって言ってんだ。少年院だぞ。呪術師には現場のあらゆる情報が事前に開示される。岡崎正。そいつは無免許運転で下校中の女児をはねて2度目の無免許運転でだ。自分が助けた人間が将来人を殺したらどうする。
じゃあなんで俺は助けたんだよ。
いい加減にしろ。少しは時と場所をわきまえたらどうだ。
Uh-oh!
釘先。
バカな。呪いの気配は極限だ。
Oh no! Pupper!
逃げるぞ。
Shit.
間違いない。特急だ。動けねえ。動け。動け。動け。動け。動け。
Woo! Just cut his hand off.
Oh. Oh shit.
ここまで近づかれたらもう逃げらんねえ。追いつくな。俺が死んだらお前も死ぬんだろ。それが嫌なら協力しろよ。
断る。お前の中の俺が終わろうと切り分けた魂はまだ18もある。壊れたのなら変わらない。だがその時は呪霊より先にそこのガキを殺す。次に女、あれば生きがいい。楽しめそう。
Shit.
呪術じゃない。ただ呪力を飛ばしただけだ。
ここから逃げよう。二人がここを出るまで俺がこいつを食い止める。出たら何でもいいから相手して。
Seems like a boss from Silent Hill.
俺はスクナに変わる。できるわけねえだろ。シグロ頼む。
So this is what I was wondering about when I flashed to this earlier.
Yeah.
I guess we're switching times, like, forward and back.
I think what we just saw is like the basically the end part of where we are of like the setup of where we are now. So I don't think we're gonna flash back again to all three of them in the same room with or Fuji and with them in the same room as the demon. I think instead now we're just gonna be on this timeline now. Yeah, see?
ふんどし一丁で動きやすくなりましたってか。でも今はそれでいい。とにかく違うんだ。
Ow.
なんだ今の重力のバリア。
Looks like it's from Silent Hill, but it fights like it's from Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It's fucking giant AoE attacks and big energy blasts.
Holy shit. Oh!
Jesus.
痛い痛い痛い。ガンガルだー。
Oh boy. Oh. Hate them all you want. This one just saved your life.
I like the idea of fighting with just different big animals. It's really cool.
Sort of like
Beastmaster.
V from Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, I thought that was the end of the episode. I was like, really? Dang it.
It's not it.
No, it's just the mid credit or the mid roll.
俺を完全に舐めてやがる。少し待て、今考えてる。どうすればあの小僧を後悔させられるかをな。あちらを追ったところで直前に小僧に変わるのがオチか。となると奴らが一番困るのはこれだろうな。もう殺しに行くぞ。ついてこい。バカが。こっちも直してしまった。なんとは嫌か。よいよい。それならここで死ね。おい、どうした？もう終わりではないだろうな。呪霊といえど腕は欲しいか。
避難区域10キロまで広げてください。
伏黒君は？
ここで虎杖が戻るのを待ちます。
そうですか。私も釘崎さんを病院へ届けたら。
せなら1級以上の術師をよこしてもらうようお願いします。まあ、いないと思うけど。
努力いたします。では。
おい、知ってるか？我々は共に特級という等級に分類されるそうだ。俺とお前がだぞ。いいぞ特級。頑張れ頑張れ。嬉しそうだな。褒めてやろうか。だが呪力による地位は人間と違い領域展開。福間水す。3枚に下ろしたつもりだったんだが、そうそう、それからこれこれはもらっていくぞ。
Ah. Well, that's that.
不愉快だ。変わるのならさっさと変われ。どうした小僧。
Uh-oh. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I figured that's where they would end it at.
You should have it in a case. Okay.
I think it was. It just wasn't a very good one.
See? I can do it. It's not that hard. But of course I got a big head, so I guess I got an unfair advantage. So yeah. Oh, gosh. I wonder if Itadori, wonder if he's gonna have issues now with giving control back, or taking control back, because he just got his ass handed to him, and he has to depend on the demon within him to take care of business.
Yeah, I'd say it's like partially like I need to take a nap type deal while this curse like handles this dude.
I guess, but honestly, I don't know, man. There's in terms of his ability to control the demon. I mean, he's actually really good at it. I mean, I don't really think that there's a like any issue with him being able to do it.
It's even the curse wasn't expecting to actually get to stay. He's like, if you gotta switch back, go ahead and do it. Like,
and then of course the curse was looking back. To fight him on it. Of course, he was looking back. Like, there was something, like, either he was thinking something or something else was there. I'm not sure. But
I think he was just thinking, like, huh. It's like, he's not able to do it this time.
Well, honestly, I mean, the kid is at least brave. I'll say that. He was able to, hold the thing off long enough for them to escape. So, I mean, that's probably the best outcome right there. But at the same time, now it's just like, okay, he's not taking control back from the demon. So does that mean, uh-oh. And also the guy found another finger, so that's 3 down. I guess that's, what was it? 3 down, 17 to go?
Yeah, I can't remember, but probably.
I know the count was 20, initially. He's already eaten 2, and now that'll be the 3rd one, so yeah, I think 17. 17 left. Gosh. I really want.
I feel like if that's 10 fingers, then like, what are all the other parts?
I think he has 2 sets of arms.
So they're all fingers?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, so I guess the rest of his body is just non-existent until he's reassembled.
Yeah, I guess. Also, fingers are a very interesting thing in like certain parts of Japanese folklore. Like, for instance, the Yakuza, who are very superstitious and everything. Whenever you break the code of silence and you rat, what do they always demand that you do?
Or if you just fuck up in general.
Well, yeah, if you fuck up in general, you lose a couple digits. And then
it's basically in the beginning of Yakuza 0, which is not really a spoiler because it's like way towards the beginning of that whole story. One of the generals is essentially like going against the head of the Yakuza, and lead character goes in and beats his ass after leaving the Yakuza so he can have permission to beat his ass, essentially. And so that supposedly the ramifications of him being framed for this crime he didn't commit don't actually look bad on his family.
Yeah.
The leader comes out and realizes that dude's been going against what he would have him do, so he makes him cut one of his fingers off.
Ain't it fun? Not really. I'm just being a little bit crazy, stupid with that. But yeah, I don't know if I could ever get into the gangster life, of any I mean, I don't know if I could qualify to be in any gangster life because number one, in order for you to be in the mafia, your father has to be Italian, like full-blooded Italian. The rules actually used to be a lot more like strict back in the day in order for you to become a member of the mafioso. Originally, it was you had to be Sicilian, and then it was no, you don't just have to be Sicilian. You can be actually like from Italy, or you have to be Italian, and then they changed it again, and be like only your dad has to be Italian. So you can be as long as your I believe as long as your last name is like Italian and your father is Italian, you're good. Whereas the Irish mob, I don't think there's really any like restrictions on the Irish mob. Maybe I could get into the Irish mob.
Oxy could be in the mafia if she wants to be.
Well, that's the thing. They actually, it's weird because here in the States, some women are allowed, but over in Italy, actually, like some capos and like underbosses are actually female. Like it's a lot more like egalitarian over in Italy than it is over here. I guess I don't know. I guess the Italian mafia that came over here is not as like. Here I am talking about the progressiveness of the mafia, for God's sakes.
Right.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's the fucking mafia. What do you expect? And then, of course, there's Yakuza, which no chance in hell of me ever being able to join the Yakuza because I'm not Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I'm only a fan of Japanese culture and women. Can you blame me? And then Dixie Mafia. The Dixie Mafia is a thing, although the thing they're most famous for is like moonshine running, which that's not really as much of a high demand thing anymore because bootlegging is not illegal, or bootlegging is sort of illegal but not illegal. But alcohol is not in high demand as it used to be. I don't know. I just don't think I could be a gangster. I'm too nice. Plus, I talk too much. I'd probably say something stupid, and then all of a sudden
the only job I've seen portrayed like within the mafia that I think that I would be like halfway morally okay with, I'm still not really morally okay with, is like a cleaner.
Where you pick up the dead bodies?
Yeah, the badass that like they call on the phone, and he's just like, "How many you got?" And he's like, "All right," and it's like, I like the one from the one movie where he doesn't do the work. He doesn't handle the dirty shit. He just shows up and he points and he tells everybody else what to do. It's like, now put him in the bag. It's like, now take that and scrub the carpet.
So yeah.
It's like, now put him in my trunk. You know,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That way, like, you're not handling like bodily fluids and shit and stuff. Like, it's like, and you're not handling corpses until like the drop off point. But like, you show up and you're like, all right, everybody, put these on, put this on. It's like, now do that, now do this. Like.
It's like that.
I can't remember what movie
John
that was, but I was like, "That's the guy I would want to be if I was in the mafia."
John Wick, because there was a scene where John like literally calls in the cleaner, and it's this old guy. He's like, "Hey, John, didn't expect to hear from you. Heard you got some inventory for me." And then he like opens his door, and he's like, "Oh boy, boys!" And then he like points them in. They all go in there, and he's just like, "So, John, I heard you're working. Are you working again?" And he's just like, "I'm just wrapping some things up." I see. Yeah.
I love how everybody treats him in that movie. Like, even the cop that knocks on his door, he's like, "Oh, hey,
John.
Working again?" Like,
I'm just handling some things. Got some noise.
So you expect the cop to be like, "You're under arrest," and like get killed, but the cop's just like, "Oh, so you're working again."
Okay.
All right. So he just doesn't fucking question it.
So yeah, we had a noise complaint. I'll just tell him it's resolved. I mean, everyone of course, when you know who John Wick is, Baba Yaga, I mean, the dude is literally a walking nightmare for anyone who he's pissed off at. And God, I can't wait until they do the fourth one, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm still happy if like
I want
with
them to
the
just
first
expand that universe. Like, I
well, they
see,
are
like,
actually
stories from the hotel.
The Continental.
Yeah, the Continental.
Well, they've actually done that. They're actually doing that right now. They're actually working on a series called The Continental, and from what I understand, the writer is working on it. The David or what's his name? Derek Kolstad, I believe is his name.
I'm so down for that. After seeing the first movie, I was like, they need to like do stuff with just like this Continental thing. It doesn't have to be John Wick per se, but
well, I would be awesome.
That'd be a cool lore to see expanded.
I think they should get Ian McShane, the guy who like Winston, the guy who ran the place, to literally just be like, okay, so we're booking you today. So tell me, what are you in town for? And then, it basically goes over that person's thing, and we like see their whole thing. Or it could just be him and his daily operations there. I don't know. They can take it any direction they want. Well, we've ranted and raved and gone on long enough in this. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you want to see more Jujutsu Kaisen, stay tuned, because every Thursday or every Friday? Every Friday. It's every Friday, yeah. Sorry, I get my days mixed up. So every Friday, feel free to come back and join us. And I guess until next time, everyone, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
We'll see you then, everyone. Peace out.